Hey, what's going on YouTube today? I'll be talking about my new nutsack. This one in particular is the Satchel Pro. Some specs to get out of the way. We have full grain leather, and you'll find that in the buckle, bottom of the bag for added reinforcement, on the tabs for the zipper, pull tabs, as well as the handle on top. We have a waxed canvas throughout the bag. Weight of the bag is about 1.4 pounds and dimensions is 12.4 inches width, 9 inches in height, and 2.5 inches in depth or thickness of the bag. Strap is a heavy cotton. It's got some good rigidity to it, and it's a fairly decent. You get the decent adjustability on this strap, so they're very generous on that, which is a great. I always find that other bags they lack this, and at its full length, it's still somewhat short, but not the case with this bag here. I wanted to point out on the buckle that they use on this bag, in that instead of using the traditional triangular buckle, they have this feature where it points at the tip, and so what that does is it prevents from the strap to actually slide down all the way, and so that's a little neat feature, and as well as the buckle turns at the very end for ease of alignment on the strap when it's on your body. And it's got a standard claw, which is it's a neat style, very clean. So why nutsack? Well, made in the USA, and it has a lifetime guarantee. And a little bit about the company. It was founded by two guys, Greg and Matt, in 2009 from Oregon. Nutsac actually got their start manufacturing bags for disc golf. And the story behind the name was because the founders thought you'd have to be nuts to manufacture in America as well as source materials in America. So you got to give him props. I mean, the bag itself is built really, really well. Just to get into detail on the stitching on that buckle, or rather leather strap, the quality just throughout the bag is insane. It's legit. They also have this little rain protection for the first zipper out here, and this is just your standard pocket zipper. You can put keys or what have you here, and when you zip it up, it's got this flap that protects it from the rain. I also wanted to point out that this flap here is magnetized. They got two magnets right here, and it hits the other set here, and so it keeps the flap down. You know, you're traveling with this satchel, and you need to get your boarding pass. You want to get your phone out. You don't want to constantly having to put the strap, taking it out. You can just know that your items are secure in here because of the magnet, and it's actually pretty solid. I mean, it takes a little effort to lift it up, so you can technically just close it off and be on your way after you grab your important documents, or you can even just put that for added measure and you definitely won't, it won't fly open. Going through the bag, we have one main compartment here, and in the main compartment you have another zipper pocket in here, and then you have the big compartment here, and then 2 pockets, and that's pretty much it. So this bag was designed for an iPad Pro or a Surface Pro, just to give you an idea on the size. But I wanted to show you a 13-inch MacBook Pro. Fits just fine. Now you can't zip it, but you still can close it, and so definitely ideal for traveling purposes. And this would have been really handy. I had just recently come back from a Hawaii trip, and I essentially put my laptop in my carry-on suitcase, and this would have been perfect for putting my boarding passes, headphones, and my laptop. So if you're looking for that, if you're not the type of person that carries a bag every day, but you do travel and you need a bag that can carry your light essentials, camera, sunglass, definitely this bag will do the job. It doesn't have padding in the bottom, but you just have to be very careful in laying this down, or I would imagine that you can like pick up like a foam piece, you cut it to the width of this, and then just lay it down there. But other than that, I think this is an excellent bag. I wanted to point out the construction on the hand carry. If you choose not to use the shoulder strap, the hand carry is the same material. It's the cotton, and then it's actually doubled for a comfort grab, and then they layer it on top of a leather, and I think it just looks really well with the bag. So yeah, if you're not into the straps, you essentially hold it like a briefcase, and that works as well. So here in a different angle, I want to show you some of the items that I will be using for work purposes on this bag. And I won't be carrying my 13-inch MacBook because that stays predominantly at home, but I will be carrying my iPad, and I found that putting it in the inside pocket, not on the main compartment but inside this pocket. Sunglasses, one of the 2 open pockets up here. And then I also have reading glasses as I'm getting older. You could also put that there. My cell phone on this side. And I will probably just leave the main compartment empty and use it for any paperwork that I might carry. But essentially this is what I would carry, and then on the front pocket here I'd probably throw my keys, and then that'll do the job, and then I will start using this bag for work. Yeah, again, it's just essentials. Now if I was traveling, again, keys in here, and then sunglasses, reading glasses, cell phone, and in the middle is where I would put my passport, or any documentation like boarding passes and whatnot, that I can just flip this open, pull it out, and then as well as my 13-inch MacBook. If I bring my MacBook, I don't necessarily need an iPad, so I wouldn't carry this. Again, this bag is, I mean, this size-wise, it's perfect. I think. Could they offer a larger one to fit a laptop? That would be great. But for everyday, for folks who you would use this for every day, I think this size is perfect. For traveling, if they made a slightly bigger one, it'd be perfect for my need. But I think what they have here, the Satchel Pro, will suffice for me. I love the look on this bag. It's got this like distressed look, and as time goes, this leather also will wear out really nicely. The one other thing I wanted to point out about Nutsac is the price transparency that they have, and essentially they lay it out in plain text. They're not hiding anything, and the savings essentially comes down to the consumer. So they're really only charging labor, material for the bag, any freight charges, and just a little markup. As a company, you have to have some markup and shipping fees, and then at the end of the day, the final price is what the consumer pays. So there isn't any crazy markup, which makes Nutsac that much more wonderful. In conclusion, highly recommend this bag if you're looking for a small messenger satchel type bag for EDC or travel purposes. And if you guys like this video, give a thumbs up. And if you're not subscribed, subscribe. It helps the channel out. Thanks for watching.